go, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a fantastic day out there. That is my plan. We are on Himmel's El Halufdorf again. I've seen this map a couple times lately, and I think it was on this map from the other spawn. I called the mutant, the M6 mutant, a big dumb animal, but I believe that this is a more appropriate term of affection for the K-2. The K-2, which I believe is an IS-4 hull on a Tier 8 premium. And this thing had 1 or 2 battles. It's now in my queue for 100 battle challenge. I probably have 4 or 5, maybe 6 battles in it now. And it is like, if you've played the game for 10 years or 8, 6 maybe, and you remember the days of the IS-6, the 112 and the WZ-111, preferential tanks with the hard-hitting 390 Alpha Russian 122 with a .80 dispersion, lucky to hit the moon from 10 feet away kind of thing. That's kind of what this is without the preferential. I'm not saying it's got similar armor. In fact, the armor is quite a bit better than those two. But in terms of the gameplay of it, it's very similar to what you might remember from back in the day. It just has the big, hefty bully armor and the great big derpy 390 Alpha gun. It's interesting that it doesn't have the magic 122 that's in the 400 Alpha range that so many of the Russian tanks seem to have gathered up in the recent past. But 390.41 dispersion, or maybe it's a little bit worse at the beginning. I didn't look at the equipment I had on this thing because I don't have my... Oh, it snaps just fine apparently. I don't have my field mods done, so I don't know. But it's like all of the Russian 390 horrible dispersion guns. Sometimes you just point it in the direction and it goes. It goes where you want it to. So we're just going to Mongo push here, guys. We're in a big dumb animal. We're just going to push on in here. I'm looking at the map, to be quite honest, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. We just have an absolute overmatch over here, at least from what I can see. There's 3 up there and 1 here. Maybe there's another one behind them, but we have more tanks. We just got here the fustest with the mostest. There's only a few guys. This is a problem. Take a look down in the south at the cap. You got to watch that because it's looking like if they figure it out and they get enough of these fast guys up and over, take out the prototype and the RD, they could cap us out. So we're keeping an eye on that. That's pretty standard on this map. Oh, there we go. I gave a little bit of side armor, too much, and he took advantage of it. But he does not hit like I do, so take that, fella. Although I didn't do anything to him. Oh, track, okay, and we'll just aim right into the 252's lower plate, and we'll give up some more hit points. I'm a big dumb animal, folks. I'm not saying I was good at this. I'm just saying it's got some armor. All right, there we go. I made a miss. 252 will zoomy, right in the lower plate. Ooh, very nice. The pen with the heat on this bad boy is 270. Yeah, correct, 270, which is pretty good for a Tier 8, to be honest. In fact, it is good enough. I think I get one more lower plate shot here. Oh, I just got walked in the way. Uh-oh, weak spot on the old TS. 0.41 dispersion, you say? No big deal. Long reload, though. You do have to wait for your pokes. I'm like, oh boy, great, Artie. Artie gets to do 300 to me. Maybe one more lower plate shot. Very nice. 414 that time. Get some nice high rolls, actually. I'm not sure I've low rolled yet. Look at them. They're all in the 400s. Who says this isn't a 400 Alpha gun? Now I'm going to use that 270 heat pen and go, let me just shoot you right there into the turret with 270 pen onto the side of it. Let's back out of this thing. I don't really want to walk into the artillery. And just like that, we've cranked up 2,323. We've bounced a few shots at 960. I'm really not liking what's going on behind us. Did not see that guy coming behind there. We do have to deal with this TS, so let's come around here and see what we can do with him. Okay, let's shoot him. No. Bummer. All right. Push. Kill off the turtle. What's going on at the cap? It's okay. Doesn't look like we're in any danger right now of losing the cap for the moment. We'll just slap that guy down. Now, to be honest, knowing what I know after the way this battle goes, I sort of wish I'd have pushed with him. But the fact is, that's plenty. Look how many are going. The whole push is going. I am more interested in winning the game, so I'm going to head back. We'll turn our turret very slowly, just in case something comes out from that little opening right there. I fully expected the T-30, or really the Cobra, although the Cobra's a little further back now. I expected the Cobra to pop out and shoot me 3 times and kill me from 500 meters, but it didn't happen. Fantastic. We'll speed this thing up because we are going to go back, folks. And this may be a case, honestly, you could look at that and go, well, Guido, you really didn't need to based on what you were seeing back there. And I think that's generally, honestly true. The 40T was still hanging out up there. The prototype was still alive. I have to tell you, though, trusting my team in these cases is getting harder and harder to do. And I probably gave up some hit points doing this. It was not required for me to be there to save the cap, but I just honestly feel better that I went back there. And while I was yapping, did you notice I got lit when I came around that corner? Just look at this for a second. We talked about this on a... I don't know if it was a quick tip or maybe it was just in the middle of another video. But remember that the Sixth Sense is a de facto spotting device in some cases. If I look at the mini-map, I know there's an even 90 probably up on there by their cap, way up there on the hill. There was another one trolling around the middle at some point. All right, he's over here. See, last lit? That's been a while. Yeah, there's a T-54, and I was a little bit surprised that he hadn't found the guy. I was thinking he was over here, right? Hanging out over here somewhere, maybe in a bush. T-54 hadn't seen him. I didn't pay attention to the route the T-54 got there with, but a clue was that when I came around this corner, I got lit. Oh, well, that's interesting. So is he up here in this bush, or is he hanging out down here? Is he hanging out down here? And somebody just clicked there. Was that me? I don't think so. Where is it? Attention E5, the 54 lightweight. So he knows. So the 54 lightweight is aware. That's his marker right there. He's like, hey, there's a dude there. So he must be hiding from him. I didn't pay attention to whether those two got in a little scrap or not. Hard to know because he's not lit from there, but if the 54 lightweight took damage from there, then it shows even 90, and then he knows as well. So I'm sort of just moving this direction. Like, where is this guy? I think he's in here. And maybe the lightweight actually lights him. He does. Lightweight lights him, even 90 kills him. And then I get a few more hit points. Fantastic. Doink. He actually hit me. Can you believe that? Can you? No, he didn't. Did he hit me? No, it looks like he missed. Looks like he missed. So we get one more kill out of that. So we end up with 2 kills, 2,995. Kind of a workman day. Big dumb animal game. 248 assists. I'm pretty sure I don't get any more shots in here as I recall.
Your assistance has been requested.
Yeah, they kill the TD and then the other even 90 is up top. Yeah, so I try to get some shots, but he eventually dies. And there you go. K-2. Lots of armor. Plays, in my opinion, kind of like old school IS-6, 112, WZ-111, back when they weren't power crept. Remember, those are preferential. This is not, so it's going to C10s. That's a bit of a tough ask with as poor of dispersion as it has, but the armor, you can really work with the armor on this thing, I think. Pretty dang, especially for a tier 8. Fantastic armor. It's going to hold up against some 9s. Might even surprise some 10s on occasion out there. It's just that your gun is derpy, you're slow, all the things that go along with a big armored tank, typically in this game anyway. Decent outfit, 390, not amazing, not too terribly scary, but kind of a beast. And honestly, against 7s and 6s, absolutely brutal. This thing, other than its mobility and being able to be flanked and shot from the side and all that stuff, this thing is a monster. Kind of like the IS-6 is and the ones WZ-111 and 112. So there you go. We'll see some more videos on this as we go. We've only started with this one. It's at 5 or 6 battles. So we'll see how it goes with it. But initial impression, I don't know if I actually ever did a review on this or not. But initial impression on this is pretty good. In terms of it, being the standard prototypical assault Russian heavy, it does that. That's all I've got for today. Have a good one. We will see ya.